Hello buddies, and welcome back to this masterclass for the beginner in JS. Remember guys, in the previous lesson we were learning about variable in JS, and we finished off by doing the assignment operator equal sign. And again guys, we are continuing from there and going forward. So welcome once again. Is your guy the wolf. So the assignment operator. So guys, in JavaScript, the equal sign, which is actually written as, let me first by adding some script here for JavaScript. Let me add some JavaScript here. So to do that, what would I should put here? So script. Right, just like that. Oh, let me just remove all this. So using text editor, supply text editor. So today we are learning about assignment operators. Okay, so I should space this. So from here guys, in JavaScript, the equal sign is normally done like this, up and this. So this equal sign assign, it's just an assignment operator, and it's not an equal to. It doesn't mean like you cannot say x is equal to 5. So this is different from algebra, and doesn't make any sense in algebra. Like this, if we say x is equal to x plus 5, you see that? So this does not make any sense in algebra, but in JavaScript it actually makes a lot of sense, because we are adding x plus 5 and then we assign that total value to x. So it's actually increment x by this value here. So so this calculate the value of like x plus 5 and put the result into x variable. So the value of x is incremented by 5. And that's what it means. But it actually should also note that the equal to, like if I say the equal to is written like this. So this is when something is equal to, like if they have the same variable, or value. Okay, let's talk about JavaScript data types. So JavaScript variables can hold a number like 100 and text value like John Doe's, and in programming, text values are called text strings. So JavaScript can handle many types of data, but for now just think of numbers and strings. So strings are written inside double or a single quote, and numbers are written without quotes. If you put a number in a quote, it will be treated as a text string. For example, if I create a constant, let me just do this first. Okay. So I'll start off by creating a constant variable here. Constant pi is equal to the constant pi is actually 3.14. Okay, this, because the constant normally does not change. For example, 3.14, that is a constant that will never change. So again, if I need a variable that might change, I can now use the let. So I can say let person equals to, I can say wolf, and then again let answer equal as in the string. Let's say this. Okay, and then actually I can give this a single string, which is okay again. This single colon. So now I can come down here and just say document dot. So I will just continue by using this inbuilt library, which is document dot get element by ID. So from here now, I think I should create an HTML tag. So let me come back here before the script and the body. So I'll just have to create h tag, and then I should say something on inside of Java. And then I create two other p tag, and I should say strings are written with quotes. This means quotes, and again I have another p tag. Then I say numbers are written without quotes. So again I should now create the last p tag here, where I will display some content. So I can say file number p. Okay, I should give it an ID of ID, then I call it demo. So then I should come back to my script JS here. So I should give an ID of demo, because that's where I want to display using in HTML. Then I can assign the pi. So I should come back with the pi. This variable here, constant by, and I should make a break, so we should use is a string br, and then and again I concatenate with person, and again I should concatenate with br, 10 plus answer. Look at it, this is really interesting. So we're going to display this data in this paragraph here, ID demo. So let me just save this, and then we should open it in a browser. Look at what we have. So the streets are written with quotes, numbers are written without quotes. Something is wrong here. So document out. So guys, I think the problem is I was using this console.log to debug the code, and I found out that the problem is it's saying that on variable HTML line 19, unexpected identifier answer. So actually this doesn't work with this single. So I'll just save this, and remember guys, we are trying to, you see, when we have words we put them in a string, and when we have a number we don't put them in a string. So we wanted to check whether what we have done here is correct, so I just placed these variables in the using the document or get element by ID. So I used this object to display in this HTML element here with an ID of demo. So I'll just pick out this variable and then display there. Remember to concatenate with a plus sign here, and then I'm using a BR, which is a break line. So once it prints this, it breaks one line down, and then it prints this person, and then finish off with answers. So I've saved that. Let me open in a browser, and there we go. So you can see there's not those strings here, but that's how we do. And if we not do that, if we don't do that, let me just say the wolf. Maybe this will be an error, automatic error. Let's save and load it again, and you see, so there was a problem with that. So remember to wrap the strings in a string double quote or single quote. Even single quote actually does work. So if I change this to single quote like that, and I place another one here, again let me save it, and then I open here. So you see, again it's still working with the single quote. Okay, let's go next. So let's find out how we can declare a JavaScript variable. So to do that, you should know that creating a variable in JavaScript is called declaring a variable. So you declare JavaScript variable with the var or the let keyword. So let's do here. For example, if I say, again, let me just, if I say var, and then I call car name, for example, it can be Volvo, it can be, and this is how we declare a variable. Or you can also say let car name. This is also a way of declaring a variable. So after the declaration, the variable has no value. For example, this, so we have created this variable, but we don't have value inside. So technically it's undefined. So these are undefined. So to assign a value to the variable, we use the equal sign. So for example, if I want to assign the name of this car, so I can say Volvo. So we use the equal sign to assign the name of that, to assign something to the variable. So I can maybe say it's a Volvo, just like that. So you can also assign a value to the variable when you declare it. So you can also do like, for example, this one here. You can just declare like car name equal to Volvo, just like that. So in this example that I want to do, I want to create a variable called car name and assign the value Volvo to it, and then we output the value inside an HTML paragraph with an ID of demo. So I'll start off by creating a value. Actually, I have this here, so I can just remove this just to avoid the confusion. So I have already this p tag here with an ID demo, and this is where we want to display the name Volvo. So let's come back in our script here, and in our script I just want to remove this. Remember when you use var and constant and let, so you should remember that. And we say that the var is for the old browser. So let car name be equal to Volvo, this one, and then document.get element by ID demo, and then let me just remove this. And now I can display that name over here in the demo ID. So I just paste that one over there, and I'm done. Actually, I don't sometimes. Let me just do something a little here. Oh, let me just save, and I think that it might not work because I just want to test something. So load this. Oh wow. And that is really, so JavaScript actually, I don't know this, I just discovered today. This semicolon is not really necessary. It's not necessary. So what you should note here is that it's good programming practice to declare all variables at the beginning of the script. For example, when you want to do, you make sure that at the beginning of the script here is where you declare your variables before you start using them. Yeah, so let's do one statement and then many variables. So you can declare many variables in one statement, and so we can start the statement with a let and separate the variable by a comma. So to do that, we can say, let me just remove this. You can create a statement like let a person be equal to wolf, and then put a comma there, then say a car name equal to, say, Volvo, and again the price, so this is declaring on one sentence. So the price is equals to, say, 200, right? Whatever. So we have separated the variable by comma. So you can see here we just separated all these by these. This is a variable with a comma. So that's what we have done. Again, if I print now this, I can print them out. So let me just print them both. So to do this, I'm going to print car name here. So if we save this again, we should load this, and there we have the Volvo again. Or we can put the person here, person, and then oh yeah, this is okay. Sawa, that fungua hapo wolf. Yeah, there we have the wolf. So guys, again, we can do a declaration which actually spans multiple lines. So let me find how long is the video. 21 minutes. Okay, let's just do this, the last one. So let's do it. So I'm just going to again create some. Let me just break them down here, and I can remove the. Okay, no problem. So it's okay. That one is not still a problem because let's see those commands and one variable. So the document.get element, I can put my car there. So again, if I save this and look at what happens, it's the same thing. Yeah, we can even print the price here. Price, and save that, reload, so we can get 200. So that is it. And when we talk of value which is equal undefined, what does that mean? So in computer programs, variables are often declared without a value. So the value can be something that has to be calculated or something that will be provided later, like a user input. So a variable declared without a value will have the value undefined. You get that? So a variable that is not declared, a value that is declared but has no value is called undefined. So the variable car name will have the value undefined after the execution of this statement that I want to show you here. For example, if I say, let me just do this, let car name, yeah, this one. So this one has no value, so it's undefined. So if I run this, the answer will be undefined. So let me just put this control copy, put over here, again save. So now if I open it here, it will say undefined. Look at that. So that's when we assign a variable and we don't assign a value in it, we just declare. So that is it. We should end this class at this point now. So thank you so much for joining the class of today, and if you find this useful, hit the like button there, or subscribe and share, and yeah, that's cool. So goodbye.